Alright, Shalom Akim, Mr. Brother Yashawamba back with another quick lesson. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shemiah Shah, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, blessings to the elect. Basically, I wanted to do a quick lesson, because we know here in America our Lord was crucified. You know what I'm saying? He was wiped out, his true characteristics, how he looked, who he came to save. Everything has been crossed out and lied about. So through the Spirit, I'm just going to show you that who the world calls Jesus Christ insulted people. He talked down on people, all right? He wasn't just this lovey-dovey character that he's painted out to be, and he was a so-called black man, all right? If he walked the earth today, he would be called a nigger, all right? A thug or whatever, or a black supremacist or revolutionary or whatever that they would say, But this is Matthew 11:16. It says, "But whereunto shall I liken this generation?" And this is that generation back again. "It is like unto children sitting in the markets and calling upon their fellows and saying, We have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented." And that's basically what's going on. Here it is, we're crying to our people, telling them we have the answers to why, and we have the answers to what's going to happen because of what happened to us. But they don't want to hear it. Here it is, we're telling them to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. They scoff at it. They don't want to hear nothing that has to do with righteousness, all right? So we're crying unto them, and we're singing this new song unto them, all right? And they're not listening, all right? And it says, "We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. For John came neither eating nor drinking," and John came for who? The Israelites, all right? And we can prove that he came specifically for the Israelites. All right, but this sit down isn't about that. It says John came neither eating nor drinking, and they say he had the devil. All right, so he came not eating or drinking, and they say he had the devil on him. He was crazy. He was weird. He ate locusts and honey, and if he was here today, once again, he would be called a nigger. He would be called crazy. All right, he would be put down. Okay. The Son of Man came eating and drinking, and they say, Behold, a gluttonous and a winebibber, a friend of publicans and sinners. And that's basically what we go through at Great Millstone. If you don't have this to say about us, you're going to have that to say about us. If you ain't complaining about this, then you're going to complain about that. But we're just going to continue to push the word, and that's all we've been doing, all right? So he didn't come eating, or he came eating and drinking. They called him a glutton, all right? And he drunk wine, all right? He turned water into wine. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with having you a drink, all right, but going to excess and going crazy and getting too drunk, that's where the problem comes in. And then it says, and drinking, and they say, Behold, a gluttonous, a winebibber, and a friend of publicans and sinners, all right, but wisdom is justified of her children, all right, and the Most High gave the wisdom to his children, the elect men, all right, so you can say what you want to say about us, but here's the point. Then began he to upbraid the cities wherein most of his mighty works were done, all right, because they repented not, all right. And it says, Woe unto you, Chorazin, woe unto thee, Bethsaida, for if the mighty works which are done in you, all right, had been done in Tyre and Sidon, they would have repented long ago in sackcloth and ashes, all right, meaning if he went to the other nations, all right, because that's also written in, I think, Isaiah. If the Lord went to them, all right, have they changed their gods? No. All right, but the Lord told Ezekiel, I think, if I went to the other nations, they would have hearkened. All right, and they are. They're calling themselves the Jews. Everybody wants to call themselves the Jews, but you niggas don't want to call yourselves the Jews. But here's the point. It says, Then began he to upbraid. Well, let's look up this word upbraid. All right, in Greek.
Strong's G 3679, anididzo.
All right, it says to reproach, upbraid, revile. Okay, what does revile mean? Let's look it up. It's worth a Google. All right, it says revile, criticize in an abusive and angrily insulting manner. Okay, so who the world calls Jesus Christ reproached, upbraided, all right, reviled, of deserved reproach, all right. Let's go here and read what it says on when you Google it. It says, find fault with someone, scold, okay? Man, let's look up this word. Let's look up words, you know? To remonstrate with or rebuke someone angrily, okay? All right? Reprimand, rebuke, admonish, chastise, chide, reprove, reproach, scold, all right? Berate, all right? Lambaste, to give someone a piece of someone's mind. Give someone a tongue lashing, all right? Rake all over coals. You get the point, all right? The point is made, all right? So this lovey-dovey spirit that you all are painting who the world calls Jesus Christ to be, or this lovey-dovey spirit you expect the prophets to come in, it's not of the Most High, okay? The Lord said he was going to set up pastors according to his heart, which shall feed you with wisdom and knowledge. That don't mean they will be well-spoken, everyday good guys, man. We come from who the world calls Jesus Christ. They say, what good thing can come from Nazareth? He came from what you would call a hood, a rough place, okay? So the real men of the Lord are out here cooking his word. We will come rough. We're going to talk down on people. That's a part of our heritage according to Isaiah the 54th chapter and 17th verse. All right? So here it is again. Let's read it again and we'll get out of here. Verse 20 in Matthew 11, it says, then began he to upbraid the cities, and there were people in the cities. He wasn't cursing out the city. He was cursing out the people wherein most of his works were done. And the Most High is doing wonderful works in the world, and we're trying to pipe them to our people, and they don't want to hear it. So yeah, you're going to see us on the video talking down on people. Women, men, all right? Everybody's got to get it, all right? Judgment is nigh. Most High is on his way back. Pray that you brothers can endure. We're almost out of here, all right? All praise to Yahweh Shar Ahmath, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings to the elect. Shalom.